the opening is very eerie in the show. It starts out in almost total darkness, and Beelzebub comes on with a candle. And I think the audience don't quite know what's going on.
It is very different because it's not your normal movement on stage, and of course, as you know, the lines actually rhyme as well. So it does actually feel very, very different to normal stage plays.
Jack Frost is an evil little character. He wants to rule.
A lot of the makeup, because it's seen in the dark, is something completely different to my normal makeup designs, because obviously it's viewed with very little lighting.
It's a very dark play in some ways. It certainly could be described like that, but it's a message of hope and celebration, and it's only really as you come into the second half of the show that comes through very clearly. It could be a little bit confusing at the beginning because you're not quite sure what's happening. It's very dark, lots of strange characters with masks on, which is traditional.
The vibe of the show is very uplifting. It's about life, really. Basically, it's about the wheel turning and about things, being born, going through your life, and then the stages later on in life. It's like that, really, almost comparing it to the seasons.
Well, a mummers play is an ancient form of site-specific theatre, as it's called nowadays. And what we're doing here is Atmosphere's first site-specific theatre production called Soulstice.
It's a twisted tale of two brothers of like the summer and winter solstice fighting to be king and to dominate. And obviously Jack is the evil of the two. Robin Goodfellow is the nice summer jovial character. Jack is the evil little monster.
And it's the story of the seasons. Traditionally, mummers' plays involved two knights, a dark knight and a white knight, fighting a duel, and then one would be revived by a Doctor character, and basically balance would come back into the story. So we've taken that a step further, and instead of having the two knights, we've got Jack Frost, who is the Dark Knight, for want of a better phrase, and we've got Robin Goodfellow, who is the White Knight, the Good Knight, if you like. So basically it's the story of the seasons, how they interact together, where they have a duel, one dies or is injured, the Doctor revives him back into life, so it's the rebirth of the seasons.
My job is to cure Robin Good, but I think I'm a little bit of a spurious doctor, and so the implements and the poisons I use perhaps wouldn't really cure him very much, but I manage it actually by some strange magic.
And then at the end of the show we have a judgment scene where a judge character, which in our show is Old Father Nick, a Father Christmas type character.
The character in the show that I'm playing is Old Father Nick, and he's the judger of the two seasons and the father of both seasons.
And sort of tells the seasons off and tells them that they've both got to rule and coexist together.
I think for people who haven't seen a mummers play before, it's very festive. But for now it's quite novel. I think the idea is that there's this unease over the whole play, and it's only really at the very end that it's revealed to be a very warm play about nature.
And it's tied together with panto-esque elements in it as well, because some historians during our research we found think that pantomimes in modern form perhaps have their origins in mummers plays. So we've got our Dame character who kind of holds the whole thing together, and she's sort of fun and friendly mother type character. And then we've also got boo and hiss and various other slight panto elements and lots of jokes as well in there.
Oh, what a treat! It's the best offer I've had all week.
So, as summer ends, the great wheel of life turns once again.
It was magical. Everything about it was magical. It was a piece of art. It was almost like going to watch a ballet, but about being interested and entertained all at the same time?
I thought it was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I've never been to something like this before. I'll definitely do it again.
I think it was great fun.
Great fun.
Fantastic poetry.
And, well, the first thing that impressed me was that it was authentic. I thought it was really back from the Middle Ages, but apparently it's a modern version.
They were brilliant. They really came to life, and the movement and the lighting, the whole thing was absolutely magical. And I just hope so many people come to see it, because we were absolutely enthralled by it. It really brought the spirit of Christmas alive for us.